Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything on all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. The former governor of Kano State and the new Nigerian People's Party presidential candidate in the 2023 presidential election has destroyed the former vice president Atiku Abubakar, who was also the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party in the 2023 presidential election, ahead of the 2027 election. And what Kwankwaso said about Atiku Abubakar is likely to end Atiku's intention to be the numero uno, or the number one in the opposition ahead of 2027 election. And this will give an indication of what alliance with Atiku Kwankwaso could portend for Peter Obi and all those who want to see the last of the APC at the presidency on May 29, 2027. That's what we're going to talk about in this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. Now, the former governor of Kano State, Rabiu Musa, has expressed dismay that people over 80 years old are lying. That's put it mildly, said that they are lying. People over 80 years old are lying, describing it as the foundation of the problem of Nigeria. Now, the 2023 presidential candidate of the new Nigerian People's Party, Rabiu, he denied the allegation that he was part of a purported agreement by opposition leaders to work together for the 2027 elections. Kwankwaso said that the camp of former Vice President Atiku Abubakar told some northern religious and political leaders of an agreement involving him and the 2023 presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, to take turns at the presidency. In an interview with the Hausa service of Radio France International, RFI, Kwankwaso said that it is unfortunate that people in their 80s are lying, describing such as the foundation of the problems of Nigeria. Kwankwaso told Radio France International this. He said, "I was terrified about the information I got that the People's Democratic Party are meeting with clerics and other leaders, and in their last meeting, which involved about 45 clerics, that we reach an agreement that Atiku Abubakar will serve 1 term, and myself will serve 1 term, and Peter Obi will serve 2 terms. This is a lie. I never took part in any agreement. I was deeply angered about the information. Elderly people aged 70 to 80 years will sit and lie, telling clerics and other leaders something that never happened. I am still alive and healthy. There is no way you assemble over 40 people without me having 2 or 3 among them that will inform me of what transpired in the meeting. This is not good for personality to lie. In such incident, if agreement is formed on the basis of lies, if a government is formed on the basis of lies, it is like starting a foundation on a weak structure. Kwankwaso said he described the PDP as a dead party, looking for people and political parties to form a government. And he said, with these lies, we can't believe such people that they can only serve 1 term in office if you entrust them with leadership. Kwankwaso added that such lies and deceits was why he, Peter Obi, and Nyesom Wike and others left the PDP. Of course, you know that Nyesom Wike did not leave the PDP. Nyesom Wike is still in PDP, but working for APC. So he didn't leave the PDP. That's where that particular assertion by Kwankwaso, he got it wrong on the case of Nyesom Wike. Continuing, Kwankwaso said, since leaving the PDP for the NNPP, he found peace of mind and distanced himself from a party that humiliated him and his supporters in their times of need. Of course, we all know that Kwankwaso is one of the major beneficiaries of the PDP. That was a party that made him governor, made him minister of defense, made him so many things. Of course, because he didn't get what he wanted at that particular time, he said that was leave them when they needed PDP most. But that's a story for another day. But Kwankwaso has laid a ground that has destroyed Atiku Abubakar. And you know, when Premium Times ran this story, they reached out to Atiku Abubakar to respond. As I'm talking to you now, they have not responded. It means that they have nothing they could add or to counter Kwankwaso. It means that there is an element of factuality and truth in what Kwankwaso had alleged. Now let us look at it holistically. What does this mean in the effort to ensure that the disastrous All Progressive Congress that have caused so much harm to this country in the last 9.5 years, that they are defeated in 2027? What does this portend? Because whether we like it or not, the 3 names mentioned here were the major people. They were major characters in the last election. Kwankwaso, Atiku Abubakar, Peter Obi. What does this mean? Now, let us also even look at the mindset of Atiku Abubakar himself. Atiku Abubakar, they want to use age to age out Peter Obi. From what your indication, from what Atiku is telling people, telling clerics, we didn't know the clerics he was telling, whether it was Islamic clerics or Christian clerics or combination of all the clerics. But the idea was that to use age to age out Peter before for 2027. You see how the amount is working. They're always looking for what to use as an advantage when they know that all other arrangement doesn't favor them. Now, none of these people, whether Kwankwaso, Atiku Abubakar, has the capacity of Peter Obi in terms of leadership, in terms of the core issue Nigeria need now. Who will manage the economy of Nigeria better than the mess that APC had made of it? That is the question. Now let us look at the age factor. By 2027, Rabiu Musa will be over 70. Okay? He will be just over 70, maybe a few months over 70 by 2027. Atiku Abubakar will be a few months over 80. Peter Obi will be a few months over 65. So what these people are telling Peter Obi, the agreement that they say they have reached was that Atiku will do one term. So by the time Atiku finishes one term in 2031, Atiku will be 84 years old. Okay. After he finished at 84 years old. So Peter Obi will wait. Kwankwaso will climb. Because I don't know the kind of arrangement that will happen. Peter Obi will climb. Rabiu Musa will be nominated the presidential candidate. Atiku will leave after one term at 84. By that time, Kwankwaso will be 74. So Kwankwaso will do 4 years at 78. He will step aside. By that time, Peter Obi himself will be at 72 or thereabout. And he will come and do 8 years. And they take, maybe I don't know the kind of clerics they were telling these stories, and these clerics are buying into it. But it shows that what Atiku is just after is about himself. And like Rabiu Musa pointed out, when you started from the foundation of lies, you concocted, you told a meeting, you told a gathering of clerics something that never happened. Because if they are sure that Atiku was sure that Kwankwaso agreed under this purported agreement, they would have responded to Kwankwaso, say, you were there. This is the day we held the meeting, and you agreed. But because they have not said anything, that's an indication that Kwankwaso has a strong point. So that what Kwankwaso drew attention to the fact that if you are lying at this stage, why should we trust you that you will do one term? That's a very important. I gave Kwankwaso kudos for pointing that out in his response to Radio France International. Yes, how do you trust such a person who started with lies about an agreement that never existed? So they want to use age and age out Peter Obi in 2027. But this is not a matter of age. Atiku himself ought to have known that his time is over. But he's still banking on, after all, if Bola Ahmed Tinubu could be president. Because if you look at it physically, it appears that Atiku Abubakar is even stronger than Tinubu. Whatever is the age of Tinubu right now, and Tinubu wants to continue. So Atiku will look at it and say, I can even do better, and there's no doubt about it. If Atiku is looking at it, by the time Atiku will be 84, if he's elected president in 2027, he will fancy himself doing second term. Anyhow. And Kwankwaso was right to point that out. But my own is that Atiku's ambition is what will destroy the capacity of the opposition to unite against Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That is what it means. You see Atiku's ambition, Kwankwaso's ego. These are the two major characters that will play the role of spoilers in the coming election in the effort for the opposition to edge out Tinubu. And I keep saying it, that no agreement by the opposition that will make sense, that will work, that is not built around Peter Obi. I've said this in this channel severally. Any purported agreement in which Peter Obi is made to play the second fiddle means that Tinubu is going to have a very easy run. That's what it means. Because the opposition people in Nigeria, if they are serious, if they are sick and tired of the APC, must build it around Peter Obi. Of all of them, the only person that can say that he will do one term and he will leave is only Peter Obi. All of them. Kwankwaso will not do only one term. Atiku Abubakar will not do only one term. If Peter Obi believed that story, then he could believe anything. These two people will not do one term. In any case, 2027, the North has no business producing a president in this country. That is the truth. After 8 years, after Buhari's disastrous 8 years, in which Nigeria became the poverty capital of the world, insecurity expanded from northeast to northwest and north central and the whole country. After the 8 years of Buhari from the north, common sense dictates that the presidency must go to the south. Now, when he came to the south, instead of Atiku Abubakar, Rabiu, Musa, Kwankwaso, all of them to work together so that it will go to the southeast for fairness, justice, and equity, Atiku presented himself that he will run. He hijacked literally the PDP ticket. Himself and Nyesom Wike fought for it. They did everything to sabotage zoning the presidency to the southeast. Seeing their color, their true color, Peter Obi left and went to Labour Party. And as they said, the rest is history. They are at it again. 2027 is around the corner. Instead of Kwankwaso, Atiku Abubakar rallying around Peter Obi, because Peter Obi is somebody that can give you his word that he will do one time, and he will do it one time and leave the stage, so that southern Nigeria will complete his 8 years with Peter Obi, since Tinubu had already failed to make any impression better than what Buhari did. So there is no hope that Leopard will change his sport in the next 4 years. It's not possible. The sport of the Leopard never changes. So the best they could have done, or they should be doing, is to support Peter Obi if they truly love this country. If Atiku Abubakar is a patriot, he loves this country, and all these things he's doing is not just about his own selfish interest, he should rally around Peter Obi. Peter Obi should be the major actor as they are plotting how to ensure that Tinubu doesn't return in 2027. But Atiku has planted himself inside. And now Kwankwaso is saying, and he's also lying to people, that agreement had been reached. I don't know what Peter Obi thinks about this information that Kwankwaso has read, that everything is a lie. And I don't know what Atiku had also told Peter Obi. But Peter Obi, being a gentleman, he will keep quiet about it, which is understandable. But if he is to buy into this gambit, then it means that Peter Obi himself doesn't know what is good for both himself the southern Nigeria and what is best for Nigeria. That's the gospel truth. Because you cannot, there's no way to justify the permutation that Atiku Abubakar is selling, that he should be allowed. And I keep saying it, anything that doesn't favor Atiku, he never participated in it. When they challenged Jonathan in 2011, Atiku was at the center of it. And he said they will form a consensus candidate in the North. And he outsmarted all the rest. And that is what he's trying to do, to outsmart Peter Obi with this gambit. And the onus is on Peter Obi to say, I can't buy into this. And Kwankwaso, from all indication, has distanced himself. Okay, but if these people are truly interested in Austin Tinubu in 2027, they have to build it around Peter Obi. They have to build it around the southern presidential candidate in 2027. None of them, Atiku Abubakar and Kwankwaso, should be talking about being presidential candidate or being president of Nigeria in 2027. If that is their mindset, then they have already lost it in that underground. That's my take. I don't know what you think about this, but whatever is your position on this, let's hear from you at the comment section. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, God will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.